Day 47 of 100 Days of Cross Stitch. It is time to experiment. This is the thread I have chosen to stitch with today. It is E130. I've never used it before, but it has the 3 M's: metallic, multicolored, and most unpleasant to use. But never mind, we're going to give it a go anyway. And look how it's frayed already. I already know I'm going to hate this. I do have a secret weapon in the form of this fermented fruit paste, also known as my lip balm. This is going to help. Just stay with me here. Now this thread is very pretty, but it's also extremely hard to get on film. If I were to describe it, it is a mix of metallic dark red, blue and yellow, and when the light hits, it looks like a disco. How am I going to get this on film? With great difficulty, I suspect. Okay, the first use for this lip balm is to smooth the ends of the thread to make threading your needle a little easier. I also gave the end a little trim because why not? Managed to thread it first go. Thank you very much. I am a professional after all, and I'm using 3 strands of thread, and you can see here that each strand has a mind of its own. What fun! When you stitch with metallics, you'll find it feels very rough, especially when you compare it to how silky smooth regular thread is. There's a lot of resistance when you pull it through the holes, so to help with this, we'll bring out the lip balm again. Just put some between your fingers and smooth it down the whole length of the thread. You'll probably need to use more than you think, but also don't smother it, and for God's sake, make sure you use a lip balm that is colourless. Don't go using your watermelon lip smackers because that's going to stain the fabric, although it will give it a lovely 90s scent. That reminds me, when I was younger, my cousin put a bunch of lip smackers in the kettle, which was only discovered when my auntie and nana found chunks of unidentified coloured bits floating in their tea. Okay, back to the stitching. Now see how it's starting to fray after a while? That's from the friction, but you can avoid this a little by using shorter thread lengths. Trying to get a good angle so you can see the colours. It doesn't seem to work unless I get it in the sunlight. See here? You have to keep an eye on each strand while you're stitching because, like I said before, each strand wants to do its own bloody thing. So if you're not paying attention, you might find one strand has unhooked itself 5 stitches back. It's really easy for your stitches to be uneven and messy, but just persevere. You'll get there in the end. And now I'm getting off my butt and into the sun to try to show you what this looks like. It really does look a lot different in person, but here you can see all the pretty colours being thrown off it. I love it. Anyway, this was a long one. Thanks for staying until the end. Bye!